Zion Williamson gave the media a nice little soundbite when he said he loves playing in New York.
Yeah, LeBron also gave the media that same soundbite. Where's LeBron right now, Mike?
So did Kobe, so did Michael Jordan, but New York is coming up. You know, like before New York was kind of.
How do we know that, for one? How do we know this isn't an outlier of a season? For one, I love New York. New York fans are gonna get mad at me. I don't like what you're doing here.
Yeah, I agree. I don't really think Zion means all too much. You know, I mean, who doesn't love playing New York? It's Madison Square Garden.
To be fair, if I'm a Knicks fan, I'm running with that quote too. Like,
yeah,
you
know, I'm sure the Zion jersey edits are there, but it makes no sense. I mean, Zion's not gonna be a free agent for
5 years.
Minimum 3. 95% 5, because he could technically, if he wanted to, play out his rookie contract and then somehow decide, even though he is an injury risk, decide to take about like what 15 million probably would be the option that he would get, or like something around there, maybe whatever, instead of making like 30 plus million and locking into a contract where he'll be set for life. So yeah, like he's almost definitely just in New Orleans for 7 years.
Yeah,
at least.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
Also,
but maybe 7, you know, 5 or 6 years from now, Knicks fans. I don't know, maybe. Free agency is looking great in 2026 or 2027.
Bro, in 2021, I'm more shocked when players stay with their teams, to be honest with you. And honestly, if we don't have a winner around Zion by that time, like, just screw it. Like, where are we going, Zion?
His start to his career is literally is very similar to the start of LeBron James's career, although LeBron did it in a much slower pace era and Zion has more.
Do you mean like statistically? Because
statistically, yeah. So like LeBron is clearly more
clearly
LeBron's.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, true. I'm saying like in terms of like the way he's living up to his hype so far, he's doing a remarkable job, and I hope he continues to stay healthy and continues to crush it. But I also wanted to tell you, I do think that it's different for New York this time. I don't think this is an outlier, because I think there are like 2 major contributors to their success. Well, in reality, one is the fact that they hired Leon Rose. You know, very similar to the move that the Lakers made, hiring a successful agent as your general manager that understands the CBA, embraces analytics. Brilliant move. Like after that, Leon Rose brought in Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau decided to play 5 out with Julius Randle. It's just like a series of good decisions being. Coop, why are you looking at me like that?
You're killing it. You're killing it. Just keep going. I want to see where this is going.
No, it's just like a series of good decisions that have been made. Trading for Derrick Rose, another small, slick decision. Telling RJ Barrett that he should be a spot-up shooter.
And I don't know. I'm just gonna say, as much as I love New York and I think they're gonna be great long term, I've seen their name, and I don't know if this is just like rumors and stuff. I've seen them interested in like every mid-free agent and person that's possibly available for trade, like you know, like
New York. This future is gonna be they have to be very careful, because if they do like sign someone like Lonzo to, like,
they want to throw a bag
contract
at Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, if they
like
throw
you're
a bag
throwing
at Lonzo,
20 or 30 at Lonzo, like you're not somebody that's set up great for the future, in my opinion.
I think that's
good.
I think that's mainly to sell tickets, to be honest.
That's not. Then if you're trying to sell tickets, then that's a problem. If you're just trying to sell tickets, your goal should never just to sell tickets. If you win, people are going to come.
The Knicks could imagine if the Knicks had not messed up both
the Knicks
really and Kevin Knox.
Yeah, the Knicks really don't need to sell tickets either, honestly. I mean, it's New York. They're selling out probably every game.
Halliburton went after Obi. I'm looking. And
I actually like the Obi pick. This is crazy, but Julius Randle. Yeah.
He's 23.
I think. Yeah, I mean, he's
he's man. Old. He is old.
No, he's for sure old, but he's talented, man. It's just that Julius Randle is not leaving a lot of minutes to spare, which also is a concern for me.
If you're good, look at Randle's, you're playing. He's averaging 4 a game.
Well, no, not if I don't know, not on a Thibs team. I disagree.
Okay, I think, sure,
yeah,
fair.
Yeah. And Julius Randle's, like, have you seen his minutes recently, bro? They're so high. I think like 38, 43, 40, like 37. Like, yeah, we're going down the same wormhole, which I hope doesn't end up like it has in the past. You know, that's always been one of my major concerns with Tibbs. Like, yo, like, you're going to bring winning, but Let's keep the minutes managed.
Julius is leading the NBA in 37.4 minutes per game. No surprise. Really no surprise. Tibbs can't help himself. Literally, he knows that is his biggest like flaw. Like everyone says that. Everyone's like, Tibbs plays guys too much, and that's the only guy he's playing too much is Julius. Like RJ's playing 34. Bullock's playing the third most at 28 right now. But
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I mean, you got to be careful. Like literally, the thing is, the Knicks, I guess, are the way Tibbs coaches is he knows right now, like the Knicks are not in a position where they could be throwing away games. They're not like a guaranteed playoff, like they're just cruising to the playoffs. So he coaches the games like they're like, okay, this is a playoff like type kind of game, not full on, but more than another regular season coach would coach a team. That's why guys end up playing tons of minutes like this.
Is it crazy to say that I don't think I'd want to play the New York Knicks in the playoffs?
They're on fire, and Derrick Rose is crushing it. I recently watched them in person, and what I got this Boston Celtics rocking Boston because I was just recently there. Bought that there. Every time I go to a stadium, I buy some stuff from there. But yeah, I recently just watched them in person. They are a team that is hungry and that loves each other. Though too,
they love defense too, and they can shoot.
They're hungry, they could shoot, and they play as a team. And it's next man up with them too. They've got multiple guys that can do it. And I took a picture at the game. The Celtics are in a little bit of a different situation. Looking back a few weeks later, because winning just makes everyone happier. But Celtics all sitting on the bench, they were kind of just more of like a professional atmosphere. The Knicks, every single guy was up. They were literally all off of their seats, cheering their guys on. When high fives all around. They loved each other. So yeah, I wouldn't want to play them in the playoffs right now, especially with Julius Randle having such an incredible season. I mean, the man is just a bucket.
Yeah. Called that one, by the way. I think a lot of Lakers fans did too, but I really didn't want Julius Randle to leave the Pelicans. Bro, Nerlens Noel. What'd you say, Mike?
I was going to say I didn't want him to leave the Lakers.
When it comes to the Knicks, they got a lot of guys that are playing out of their mind. And, Nerlens Noel is one of those guys that immediately comes to mind for me because this guy has been an absolute anchor. I don't want to say he's playing like Rudy Gobert, but he's had like a Rudy Gobert type impact for the New York Knicks. I mean, it's just been that type of season for them.
I'm really glad you didn't say he was playing with Rudy Gobert, but yeah, no, he's been impressive. Honestly, multiple guys. It's like you got Julius Randle coming. He's having his own resurgence, renaissance, whatever you want to say there. You've got D Rose just coming back. You've got Nerlens. Like guys right there are thriving, and the man Tibbs. He's finding success in New York. If you're still here while the music is cued, here are 2 videos I think you are definitely going to enjoy. Make sure to click on one of them. Again, I know you're gonna love it. And other than that, have a great day and peace.